Welcome back to Story Time with Elijah. Today we're going to continue my book of Bible stories, and the chapter we'll be reading is A Brave Man, Giants in the Earth, and my personal favorite, Noah builds an ark. So let's begin. A brave man. As the number of people began to increase on the earth, most of them did bad things like Cain. But one man was different. He is a man named Enoch. Enoch was a brave man. The people all around him were doing very bad things, but Enoch still kept on serving God. Do you know why those people back then did so many bad things? Well, think who caused Adam and Eve to disobey God and to eat the fruit that God said they should not eat. Yes, it was a bad angel. The Bible calls him Satan. And he is trying to get everyone to be bad. One day, Jehovah God had Enoch tell the people something they did not want to hear. It was this: God is someday going to destroy all the bad people. The people were probably very angry to hear this. They may even have to try to kill Enoch. So Enoch needed to be very brave to tell the people about what God was going to do. God did not let Enoch live a long time among those bad people. Enoch lived to be only 365 years old. Why do we say only 365 years? Because men in those days were much stronger than now and lived much longer. Why Enoch's son Methuselah lived to be 969 years old? Well, after Enoch died, the people just got worse and worse. The Bible says that everything they thought about was bad all the time, and that the earth became filled with violence. Do you know one of the reasons why there was so much trouble on the earth in those days? It was because Satan had a new way of getting the people to do bad things. We will learn about this next. Giants in the earth. If someone were walking towards you and he was as tall as the ceiling in your house, what would you think? That person would be a giant. At one time, there really were giants on the earth. The Bible shows that their fathers were angels from heaven. But how could that be? Remember, the bad angel Satan was busy making trouble? He was even trying to get God's angels to be bad. In time, some of these angels started to listen to Satan. They stopped the work that God had for them to do in heaven. And they came down to earth and made human bodies for themselves. Do you know why? The Bible says that it is because these sons of God saw a pretty woman on earth and wanted to live with them. So they came to earth and married these women. The Bible says that this was wrong because God made the angels to live in heaven. When the angels and their wives had babies, these babies were different. At first, they may not have looked very different, but they kept growing bigger and bigger and getting stronger and stronger until they became giants. These giants were bad, and because they were so big and strong, they would hurt people. They tried to force everyone to be bad like themselves. Enoch had died, but there was one man on earth now who was good. This man's name was Noah. He always did what God wanted him to do. One day, God told Noah that the time had come for him to destroy all the bad people. But God was going to save Noah, his family, and many of the animals. Let's see how God did this. Noah built an ark. Noah had a wife and 3 sons. His sons' names were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And each of these sons had a wife, so there were 8 persons in Noah's family. God now had Noah do a strange thing. He told him to build a big ark. This ark was large like a ship, but it looked more like a big, long box. Make it 3 floors high, God said, and put rooms in it. The rooms were for Noah and his family, the animals, and the food all of them would need. God also told Noah to fix up the ark so that no water could leak in. God said, I am going to send a great flood of water and destroy the whole world. Everyone not in the ark will die. Noah and his sons obeyed Jehovah and started building, but the other people just laughed. They kept on being bad. Nobody believed Noah when he told them what God was going to do. It took a long time to build the ark because it was so big. Finally, after many years, it was finished. Now God told Noah to bring the animals into the ark. God said to bring in two of some kinds of animals, both a male and a female. But of other kinds of animals, God told Noah to bring in 7. God also told Noah to bring in all different kinds of birds. Noah did just what God said. Afterward, Noah and his family also went into the ark. Then God shut the door inside. Noah and his family waited. Just imagine you are there in the ark with them waiting. Would there really be a flood as God said? So guys, thank you guys for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe, please. And please join me back for the great flood. Bye!